Hello everyone and welcome to episode 113. As you can see, I'm doing a back-to-back, but look at this magic number. If you missed the last episode, we are on 14.7 thousand, which means we are 300 away from getting the Japanese shop, which was the level of shop that we had before we got locked out of our account. Ooh, gems on that sale. We haven't had many gem sales. We were struggling with those, so hopefully this episode is a bit more. However, 2050 auctions gave us a lot of safes, and those have really helped by giving us gems. So hopefully we're going to be able, already got safes to open, and hopefully when we open them they are going to have gems inside, and we will also have a little look to see if we can get some more safes and some more gems while we're at it. So whoop, we got another one down here. Hang on. Hello. So yeah, there's 7 gems. They're giving us loads. I'm going to sell that ticket because we just don't have time to get it fixed. If we're going to use an airport ticket, we'll buy another one. We need some stock. Let's just quickly do a pink auction so we can find some more stock. Why is the auctioneer in the air? Oh, he stood on a ram. Okay. What's going on then? Let's run the roll with the third one. Let's have a look. Okay, quite full. Could be some hidden items as well. Ooh, over 8 million. There better be some hidden items. 8.3. Nope, we got 8.24. Nobody bid us up. That's good. Let's make our shop full, and then we're going to go and get our repair. We'll go and swap that out, and then we'll check how much longer we got on our safe. Okie diddly oakley. Where was it? It was somewhere in here. There we go. Right, turn that one down. Oh, hang on, I'm frozen. What's going on? No, not on minuses. Because we gotta watch our cash flow, because we're going to be buying, once we've upgraded the shop, then we're going to put the walls all in place, and then we're going to start buying the floor. And that flooring costs over $250,000 per piece of flooring. It is incredibly expensive, and we've got to watch our cash flow, because at any point the serial events will start, which we need a lot of cash flow for. So we've got to balance up getting the floor done without bankrupting ourselves. It's quite a trick. But we will do it. 4-2. There we go. Right, well, as we're going to head back, tell you what, let's start our safe hunting again. 2050 in the last episode. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. It was crazy. We got so many saves, and normally you don't get them very often in 2050 at all. So whether it now reverts back to its usual formatting, I don't know. Right, that's number 1. Let's have a go and do a triple. Let's see if we can get another safe, because they're a really useful way of boosting your gems. Not one but there. Nope, that blue that we saw at the back was a chair. No, not one but there. Okay, one more run through. We have Hank's challenge from last time was 4 safes. But we have got the 4 safes. We just didn't manage to open them in time. I believe the one that we're opening now is the 4th one. So when we open that safe, we will be able to go on and get hopefully 40 gems from Hank. But the question is, will there be gems in the safe? No safe there. Okay. So we've got, our safe is finished opening. Talking of which, let's go and get it now. We've had a couple of gems in last time. We had 354 gems in one safe and 589 in another. I don't think we're going to get another gem safe, are we? Let's have a look. We did. Oh my gosh. We got 360 gems. We have enough now to level up our shop. But before we get too excited and completely forget everything like I usually do, let's pop that safe in. Let's go and get our gems from Hank, and then we're going to level up our shop. La-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. Hank dear, we want at least 40, please. Huh? One more. Oh, fine. Right, let's go so we can see the shop and let's get this leveled up. Are we ready? Upgrades. Nice one. We are at our final floor size. This means now we are able to do the walls and everything. But first of all, we make sure we get our sales turned around, because remember, that's what's going to give us the profit and the money that we need to buy. You will be amazed how many pieces of flooring it takes to actually do the floor for something this big. It's a lot. There. Ooh, it disappeared behind there then. Right, we need a bit more stock before we start moving walls, because we need to stay true to the shop first, and then we will go from there. Let's roll the dice with the... Ooh. That cube is... Was it 1.3 million? The wall is 1 million. The tree is just under 1 million. So this is definitely the unit to go for. And what's behind this? There's a lot of this unit we cannot see. Right, so let's have a look. Cloud. What's behind it? Froggy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, let's go make sure this shop is stocked now. Start from the left. Any gaps, any gaps, any gaps. Oh, we got a sale here. Put that straight in. There's our gap there. Put the tree, because that's worth nearly 1 million. Right then. So, sorting out this is always an interesting conundrum. So I don't want you, I want... Nope, I want you. I need you. I know it can't go there. I get it, but I need it to move like that. And then what we need to do... Why is it not registering as moved? That is proving very annoying. So, nope. Oh my gosh, this is this is really getting on my nerves. Right, hang on. We're going to have to do a complete move everything out of the way job, I think. It's going to be slightly in the way, but you know what? We need to just get... Oh, is it green there? Okay, so let's move you. And then we need to go doot, doot, and then it needs to go to there, but we need to make sure it... You're in the way again. Yeah, I think that's right, actually. Is that right up to the edge? It is right up to the edge. Okay, so tick that one. And then where's the next piece? Put there a minute. Oh, hang on. No, I forgot. Hang on, move that back. Let me explain why. There's a glitch with this wall. And what this wall does is it makes that red line comes through on every panel. So what you have to do is double it up. But the cherry blossom is such a difficult wall to get. What we are doing is using the pink wall as like an underlay, like you'd have an underlay on carpet. We're using it as an underlay on the wall. Now, are you playing up again? Come here. It's glitching all the time, isn't it? Right. Why are you being such a pin? No, that's not what I look for. That's... What on earth is going on? It likes to glitch when we're doing a lot of work. It is awkward. Hang on, that's further back. Hang on, we haven't done this right, have we? Because I know it may be like, oh, but there's not much space that you're losing. But actually, that bit of space does make a difference. Right, let's try this again. Why is this just... We can't grab it, can we? It's not letting us grab it. Nope, that's not the bit we want. Right, we've got it now. Is that correct? No. Hang on, that's gone very weird. Oh, it's gone back there. Oh my gosh, this is going to drive me insane. What is going on with this wall? Oh, no. Oh, don't tell me you messed that one up now. Right, leave that one alone. That's where it's supposed to be. I'm not sure what went wrong with this one. Darn it, I've just moved the pink one again. Right. I don't know what is going on. Will that just go green anyway for me, just so we can park up a minute? Right. So what happened here? So that's in the right place. So if that's in the right place, this is getting on my nerves now. Right. Come on, people. Just go somewhere. There has to be somewhere that you can go that is out of my way a minute. Thank you. Okay, let's try you. Alright. You want to come here? Put that by there because we'll mess with that in a second. Right, what I want to do is I want you to come forward. It's not letting it rotate. Oh, is that still classed as still being there? Is that why it's glitching? Okay. Right, can you just go in there for the minute? And then I'm going to come from this side and we're going to park you up nicely. Please tell me the map lines up. No, it doesn't. Why is it not? Okay, let's try seeing if... It glitched when we tried to do things before. It was so annoying. Right, people. We want this to just work now. Come on. Right. That's working. Okay, and there's no joins now, is there? No. Oh my gosh, I thought this would just be a couple of minutes just to get the first bit of the wall done, and it is being an absolute pain in the tushki. Okay. Right, you need to come down here. Then we need you to turn. So then we can push you. Make sure you are back. Yes, I think that works. Then we need you to come down here. And then twirly whirly. I know I can't place it there, but I don't need to place it there. I just need to place it there. Like so. Right. Gosh, that took forever, didn't it? Wow, they're not great offers today, are they? Thank you, with some gems. And we'll put that one there. Oh, we got an offer here with some gems again. Happy days. Okay, now after all that, I think we need to move it. Let me explain why. We've got a tiny gap there, which is going to be an absolute nightmare. So what I'm thinking is, if we budged everything down, then made the gate a bit wider, it's better to have it there than to lose two whole pieces that then aren't going to match. So we could go like this, and then we go like that. Happy days. Is that where we want it to be? Let's have a look. Is that right up again? See, no, I think that's too far in. That way. Okay. So we need to go, excuse me. And then get the pink. Where's the controls for the pink? No, that's not the controls of the pink. That's the controls. Like that. And then slide that one in next there. Like this. And then with this one, I think we have to just put it down there a minute so we can see what we're doing. Like that. And then pull this one back and park it there. Right, is that edge all clear? It is. Okay, and then this then comes to there, and we check it by here so that it is touching the wall. There we go. Okay. And what happens with this one? Oh, come on. Just rotate, will you? I can put you in position once you rotate. Okay, you're just going to be a pain. Okay, let's just put that by there a minute. And then we are going to see, we've got some sales. We may need to go and get some stock. And then we will come back and sort some stuff out. Oh, our gem is finally sold. This one's took a while, actually. Right. Pink stock. We're going to do 2 auctions and then we can get things. Oh, penguin. We'll go for this one. We haven't had a penguin in a while. Nice one. 6.88 million. Okay. I prefer ours to this one. Let's see, what about the third one? Yeah. What is that? Square thing with a crown on. I have no idea. But we got a penguin, so that's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do another one straight away to make sure we got enough stock. Come on, give us something that's like really cool. I'll take Ghosty. Ooh, they're pushing us up a little bit though. Definitely pushing us up. Okay, 6.24 million. Was that a good deal? That's the question. It was. Right, let's have a look. Where's our gaps? Ooh, oh my gosh, this is a mess. You gotta break an egg to make an omelette, as they say, and this is a perfect illustration of that, where we're having to make the shop an absolute mess. So then we are able to sort stuff out then. We may be out of stock straight away now. We got so many sales going on. We just about, no, hang on, we got another sale. Ooh, that was close. So we get that on that side is coming together now, if you see that bit. And then what we got to do is build the same this side, but we know now start from the corner. We have a lot of wall pieces here already, so let's figure out what on earth we're going to do here. Right, put that there a second, because we want to make sure that this one is back in the corner. Yes, it is. Let's get this gate out the way a minute. Okay, so that is in the corner. And then we've got another one behind it then that we want to line up with it perfectly like that. Although I don't think it has. Now is it lined up? Yep, I think it has. So then this one then can go over here. It's not perfectly in front of it. Let's just pop them into a general position a minute. And then I think we'll debate with them. Okay, who's in the right position? Hang on a minute. We need to move that one across. Yeah, the pink one didn't get to the corner. Get to the corner. Right. Now, if we pull you forward. We still in the corner? Yes, we are. And then you need to budge across to there. Awesome. And then you can go to the corner and literally right up against in front like this. And what's nice now is, yes, this is taking some fiddly diddly doodly. Oh, I just walked up my own shop. But what it means is that because this is the final level up, it's the final time we do this. I did this so many times when we were doing it last time. So next, I need you to come forward. Oh, please don't glitch on me. I just need you to be a wall. That's all. Okay, we're going to have problems with this glitching. If that will go over there. When we did it before, the shop was not as rammed as this is. So this is going to be just really awkward. Not impossible. Just a little awkward as we're doing it. Oh, what's that offer? Yep. I'll put that one up for sale. Right, let's go and get some stock. So we're on stock and doing the shop this time. That's very full. Okay, that's a good thing. Bid on that one. I don't think there's going to be anything hidden majorly because there's 3, 6, 7, 8 items. Oh, okay. They did. They hid a few items. Okay, we'll take that. Let's go back in and make sure our stock is up. The reason that while we're decorating the shop, we're keeping the stock levels up and worrying about sales is because if we don't, then we're going to end up having cash flow issues when we buy the flooring, which is very expensive flooring. It's over $250,000 per piece. And one piece is like that bit there. Very, very, very small. If we have trouble moving the flooring, I'm wondering whether we should sort of finalize this corner, like get it completely done, because if we get it completely done, then we can move everything back out to the way, can't we? Now with this castle wall, I don't think this is going to stay down here, but for now, to store it, it is just easier to store it as a wall piece. Let's put that. Hang on. What we need to do first, though, because we're not actually keeping that wall, I need to build the flooring first. Okay, where is... I need the cherry blossom down here so I know where the edge of the wall is going to be. The cherry blossom, hopefully, is not going to glitch on this side wall. It was that front wall that keeps glitching all the time. That should just perfectly... Oh no, one more push. Now does it perfectly match? Nope, one more again. There we go. Okay. Now, let's start moving this flooring into place. So for each piece of wall, you need 2 pieces of floor in width. It's the way that it works. So we've got so much of this castle stuff, it will definitely be going along there in some shape or form. Right, let's see if I can... see, these are going to be in the way now. Hang on. We've got to try and grab the flooring because it's so crowded in here. Nice one. We got one. It's like fishing. There we go. There's that one. And you got to make sure it perfectly lines up with the other one, so there's no gaps. And what we want this time is for it to not glitch. Last time, I can laugh at it now, but at the time it was rather infuriating that the floor kept glitching when we were trying to do it. Oh no, that's way too far that way. There we go, and that should be perfect that side, yep. Right, we need you to budge out the way somehow. How are we going to budge you out the way? Right, and then if we go right on the edge, there we go, we got it. Move this to make sure, yep, it does line up, okay. We need another piece of flooring. I think I've got one somewhere. Yes, over here. Ooh, hang on. Was I just on top of one? Alright, that's going to be annoying. Let's grab this piece. I say that now, and then this piece will be annoying as well. Because if we get this first piece of flooring in place, like by here, it means then that... Oh, mate, you gotta get out of the way. Go there a minute, right. It means then that we can put the wall there, and once we can put the wall there, then we can start moving things out of the way. I'm trying to make this shop easier to move everything around for. Decline that one, right. But if you can move over there a minute, that would be great. And then we want to line up all the stuff here again. So you can move back now. Like that. So that one's out the way. That one can move there. That one can go there. So we're managing now to pull a lot of stuff from the main area. Now we're managing to put it into place over here, so then it can move out the way. Like so, and then tuck this in neatly. But there, these are all ready for when we get our upstairs floors. Okay, this is coming along a little bit now. Right. So turn that down, turn that down. What we need first of all, really, then, is to finish that section of floor. Now I'm trying to remember which auction do we need to go to. Let's have a... It was Robot World. Now that's the wall. That's not the floor, and it's the same pattern. No, that's got the yellow lines. We don't want the one with the yellow lines on. That's not going to work out. No flooring. Oh, that's frustrating. Now, I've been so busy, I reckon I've missed that the safe is opened. Because I've been so busy arguing, moving, all that stuff. So let's go and see what is in our safe. Do you think we can get gems again? Or is that really, like, too much good luck? Oh, we got a wall. And now we can go get gems from Hank, though. It's weird being back down to 169 gems, isn't it? Alright, let's go and see Hank. 40 gems, there we go. Right, let's pop back to the shop. Have we got any stock? Yes, we do. Okay, let's have a quick run around. No, we won't accept those offers. Ooh, hang on. We got, over 100 million cash. Nice one. That's a good cash flow. Okay, so this corner is coming along nicely. The rest of the store is a bit of a shambles, but can we move this? No. Okay, what if we move that one that way? Then move that one that way. Can I actually get that piece of flooring out now? Yes, I can. Okay. lines up. Right. I'll accept that offer. So we've got this one. Right, you can come back a minute. There we go. We're trying to fill that up so then it's giving us some more space over here. So we can move... Oh, not that one. We can move a tentacle over here as well. So that's stored out the way. Okay, people keep buying stuff. Let's go get some stock a minute and then we can come back and do a bit more. The way it works with the store is you keep tweaking and tweaking, and then bit by bit it all comes together, and in the end it's like, wow, it just looks really, really good. Now that is huge. See that? That's supposed to be the small circle, so that means that it is worth a lot more money. It's a shame it wasn't all white, because if it was all white I'd keep it as a like snow circle, but the pink is really not snow. A bit of yellow snow, but not pink snow. Now, until it's in our inventory, it won't show that it's worth more. Okay, so that's a bit of stock now. Have a look. If we made sure all our shelves are full. Grinch, how you doing? Grinch gave us some gems. Fair play. Nice dude. Decline that one. And oh, hang on. Right, we've got that big item that needs repairing. Let's go and have a bit of a change of scenery. I went cross-eyed staring at all this floor moving and that. Let's go and swap it out, and then what we will do is use the Robot World auction to come back to try and find some flooring. Be nice to get it all done. And then it'll be all organised and looking fabulous. That one, see, it's 858 at half price. It's going to be worth a lot of money. Oh, I've gone too far. Robot World. Let's have a lucky. We only once ever found a safe here, a robot safe. Are you just not going to give us any flooring? Normally the flooring pops up much more regular than this. This is annoying. We're going to turn this into a triple. Because it's like, come on, let us have some flooring. When we're not looking for flooring, there's always loads of flooring in Robot World. And now that we want the flooring, they give us the wall. And the wall is quite rare. I keep getting the wall instead. Floor, thank you. Gosh. That was hard enough, wasn't it? $1.72 million. The floor, I think, is 256,000 for the floor, if I remember rightly. I'll have a little look now. Oh, there's another one in there. Have we got enough money for this one? Possibly. They may bid us up too high. Ooh, getting close. Okay, we're going to get the two. So that should be 2 pieces of flooring. So that's something. That's a start, as long as they're not broken. That's the other thing. But we'll have a little look now. Oh, there's 2 in that unit. Nice one. So that's 3 pieces of flooring overall then. Happy days. And they're never at the top. They're always a bit further down. Oh, 236. There we go. Slightly cheaper than I thought. Right. We can put some in that corner, because when these corners and that get done, see, we can line up all the stuff there now, and then we can put these shelves into place. That's the thing with them. Right, edit shop. Oh, you're kidding me. 2 of them were broken. Let me just move this to make sure they line up properly. They do. That is phenomenal. Okay. So next we want to put more stuff in here at the way. Right, we want some more castle wall, don't we, to continue this all the way down. Yeah, there's a gap there, isn't it? But we got... Where's my purple tree? No, hang on. I have to go closer. I was trying to cheat. I wasn't go from miles away. I want my purple tree. Give me somewhere for it to go green, otherwise it's going to send it all the way back there. Okay. And there's the purple tree in the corner, which is where we had it last time, because that's its sort of resting place. It will stay there. So we just need a few more items now to put up in this corner to fill it up. And then we know then that this is done. I think we'll grab that cauldron. Pop that in there too. Nice one. And that. No, I need that. This should slide in by the tree nicely, I think. There we go. Happy days. And did we have another piece of... this? We did. And this can go... there. Fantastic. Okay, turn those two down. Right, we are now making progress. So, will you let me turn this now? Yes, you did. Thank you. So that's the sort of general area that it's going to go in, which is fine. So then if we go to the flooring first, haven't we? That's right. Once we do that, then we can start putting the flooring in place. Which wall is going to be cherry blossom and which one is not? Well, as we're on this wall, I think we're going to bring this one forward. And then we need to line that up. I think it's lined up. Does it look slightly out to you? Oh, it's because this floor drops down. Right, okay, that's why it does that. No worries. So we need some more of the castle wall that we got. Do 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 do. And we need more flooring because I need to get this section done. So I just realised then, I apologise, I was miles away from the mic. I was so busy concentrating on what I was doing. Because as the people who follow me regularly know, my right hand had a crush injury, so it doesn't work very well. So it takes a lot of concentration to figure out how to do stuff. Do we want that flooring? I think we've got one of them just to consider using later on. I don't know. No, we'll leave it. I'll sell the one we got, actually. We'll stick to what we need. Oh, there's a lot of energy barriers, but no floor. Come on, why are you being so thing about flooring? Come on, give us a load of flooring. Nope. Yes, that's the right piece of flooring, but there. It's nice when you get a unit with like 2 or 3 pieces in, because it makes life a lot easier. Right, come on, give us another piece in the next unit as well. Come on. Yes, there is sticking out the back. See there? Oh, I want money. Oh, fine. I'll have my one piece of flooring then. Where has it gone? Right, let's check. Is it broken? Oh, this is one thing that drove me crazy before, how many of those pieces of flooring actually are broken. It's frustrating. That's the polite way of putting it. Okay. Let's go and have a look at our neighbours' houses and see if what level. Hang on, let me have a look. What level is Robot Auctions? Oh, it doesn't tell us. Hang on, we'll work this back. 36, 34, 32, 30. It's around level 28. Our repair is finished. Let's go and swap that because we need to put a piece of flooring in there. Everyone's much further than 28 or below it, so I don't think they're going to actually sell any of the flooring we want. That's a shame. Alright, let's go and get one piece of this flooring into repair, so that'll be something. I know it's not worth as much, but we need it. So we need a bit of stock for pink, so we're going to do one pink auction and then we're going to go back to Robot World to try and get some more flooring. The hunt is always on. $9 million? What is in this unit? That is a huge number. There better be something good hidden in here. Let's have a look. What is it? Oh, elephant. And the gumball machine. Alright, fair enough. There was some good stuff in there. And then let's go and have a little look at Robot World. See if we can get some floor that isn't broken. We're definitely doing good at collecting broken floor. No flooring there. Wrong flooring there. Nope. Right, we're going to go back in. I'm not going to stop until we get some flooring. I need to finish that corner off. Because by finishing that corner and then putting more stuff into it, unlocks the rest of it. It really helps sort the shop out. Oh, not that flooring. Right, there's one piece in there. Okay, we'll go for this one. Do you want to hide a second piece in here? That would be nice. No. Right. Well, I'll take the one. But what would be nice is if it's not broken. Oh, thank goodness for that. It's not broken. Right, let's go and put it in the shop. So we can make some progress. Oh, we got some sales as well. Ooh, our safe is finished opening. Hang on then. Elephant. And we need to go up in the air like that, so we get the view. That means we can place this in the right place. There we go. That's a little bit more done. Right. Sails. But that would be so cool if that was all white. It really would be cool for the snow. But they throw a load of pink in it. It's such a shame. No bids there. Right, I'm going to have to sell stuff that's broken. Okay, do we think we can get gems in this safe? We've been so lucky with gems, I'm not sure. But you know, I'll be happy with whatever. Let's have a little look. We're on 224 gems so far already, which is really, really good. Okay, we'll take it. We haven't got any more safes, do we? No, we don't. So let's go back. Come on, Robot World. I think we've had like 5 pieces of flooring in one run before. Oh, look at that. if that was only our flooring, but it's the wrong flooring. 3 in 1 unit. None there either. Ah, none there too. Okay, we're going to go back in and try and get... Come on. Give us the flooring. Nope. This is crazy. When we were going through it before, not buying the flooring, there was loads of it. And look at this. There's none. Okay. One more, which will be our triple. And if it doesn't, then we're going to have to go and see. I'm sure I got a couple of pieces somewhere in the store. I'm going to dig it. Oh, the wall again. That's supposed to be rare, not the floor. Ah, floor. Here we go. We'll just bid whatever it takes to get it, because you can't think, oh, well, then I can't get the third unit if it has another piece of flooring in. We just got to buy it when we can get it, because as you can see, for some reason, it's now become a rare item. We won't get that one. That's fine. We got the one we got. Oh, there was a hidden one in here as well. Nice one, okay. Are they broken? Oh, one of them was broken. That's the thing, we end up now just doing repairs on flooring all the time as well as buying them. It costs us an absolute fortune. As we've got so much flooring to repair, let's just pop that there. Okay, so the one we've got can go like this. Where is it? There it is. I think. Yeah. Perfect. Right, we're going to sell that, I think. We're not going to keep that flooring. I've got 2 pieces of it. It was like, just in case, but I don't think we do need it, so we can put that flooring up for sale. It's cool if you wanted to do something, but I wouldn't do a whole floor in it. So leave that and those. I think we're gonna need... Oh, we can put that 5,000 one up just to get out of the way. I thought I had some more of that grey flooring around here somewhere. Did I imagine it? Because I know we got a couple of pieces of it. Ah, there's one by there. Okay. Oh, gems. Right, let's take us for a walk down here, because at least this will allow us to finish that row by there, which is really, really good. Because now hopefully we can put that... Why do we have to go that far away? Is it because of that edging bit by there, is it? Well, that could get frustrating. Very frustrating. It has to stick a bit more forward. Okay, so this one can come forward to match it then, otherwise it needs to come forward quite a bit to match it actually. There we go. Okay. We need to start the next row. And we also need some pink stock, because we're coming to the end of the day and we don't want to leave it. Ooh, 2 of the octopus lights. Okay. We don't want to... Or squid lights. We don't want to leave it in a really bad state, especially where we're going to be spending so much money. $8 million. Okay. For the one we got, I think, with the squid lights. Yep, because I think the squid lights, aren't they $1 million each? Let's have a look. 1.2 million each. It's Really good. Okay. And let's do one last robot world triple to see if we can get any more flooring. It's the wall again. Wall again? Okay, that wall is now way more common than it used to be. Floor. Okay, let's get this one. But we're going to see how many floor pieces we can get in this triple. And see how many of them are broken. The breakage rating for this flooring is absolutely horrendous. Right, that's one. Let's go through number 2, see if we can get some more. Wrong flooring, okay. Ah, flooring. Oh, this is expensive. We're going to have to go for it because there's no guarantee that there'll be any in the next unit. So we'll just take this one. How much is this? It depends whether we can afford it. Oh, we might be able to. Okay, this could work out. Any hidden flooring? Nope, not in that one. Just the one. What about this one? Hidden one here? Ah, they hid the wrong flooring. Okay, well, we got 2. And then we're going to go through one more time. And then we're going to take the plunge and try and see if any of them are not broken. Wrong flooring. Okay. Oh, it's the wall again. 2. Okay, we will take this one. Hopefully there's a hidden one. Because we'll take as many as we can. Because trust me, we need a lot of flooring for this floor. No hidden ones, but there's 2. Now hopefully they're not broken. Let's have a look in our inventory. Oh, thank goodness for that. We've got a few pieces that aren't broken. That is good news. Okay. Why is that not lining up? There we go. So edit shop flooring. Let's just see, does that line up? I think it does. Sometimes you won't know until afterwards if it does or not. And we can put, I'm trying to find a bit to put the direction in play. There we go. So we can get another piece of, oh, we need stock there, hang on. Another piece of this wall can come down here. Rotate, and then let's line it up. Okay. What are we going to do? We're going to store stuff there. Or are we going to push these to the edge of this bit? Because we can do the final move around after. But we've then got space behind here to also store some more stuff, so it's all like in a very similar location. I want that's what I want. Come over here. Over here. And then if you turn around like that. It's the same bit. No, there. Then, oh my gosh, I can't see where I'm going. Hang on. Let's go like this. And then if you'll go there, that's another piece out of the way. Okay, we have done progress. It doesn't look like a huge amount of progress, but you've seen how fiddly this has been with this wall. We've started that other corner, but for this corner now, we've managed to get that wall sorted. We've got our tree in place. We're putting the castle walls down here. They will eventually go up to the other layer when it is done. So we're just putting them here out the way, and we've got our storage system set up there, which is really cool. Now what I'm wondering is whether we can move you forward, turn you around, and put you there as well, because we're opening up the middle bit to lay out all of this, isn't it, when we are done as well. So that is really good progress. We've got the level that we want. We are managing now to try and get those bits and pieces done, which are fiddly and do take a little while. However, when this floor is sorted, it is going to look absolutely amazing. So next time we are going to continue, and we're going to get this wall all set up and try and go right the way around and get all the walls set up, including that fiddly one down there, because now we're managing to move stuff over here out the way. The more stuff we can put here out the way, the more room I've got to move all these panels around, which has been causing us that glitchy problem. So if we get that sorted, and then we'll go up here with all the shelves, and then we'll have storage along the back as well, and then again on the other side like this, we'll have storage in that corner. I think that will be all the storage that we need then, which is going to be phenomenal. We've also got the purple tree to go in that corner. I want one in all 4 corners in the end, at least. But obviously they're very rare to find. But we've done good progress. So please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you next time when we're going to make more progress. And we're only 2 levels away from getting to the demon auctions. We'll get there soon. Take care. Bye.